playing some more blue-white control. We're trying out Jeff Hoogland's list, notable for Thought Scours, Nimble Obstructionist, some like interesting different cards, and 3 copies of Search for Azcanta. Just like one of the best cards in the deck, I think. And with Thought Scour, you like get to turbo flip it. Just like flip it way earlier in the game than you normally would. Yeah, for sure, Alex. Getting to flip Search like super early in the game is really exciting. Also, like, so like one of the things I find with Search for Azcanta is you end up like in a bunch of positions where it's like, you kind of want the card that's revealed, except you want to flip Search. You end up having to like dump cards you actually want just because you're so far away from flipping Search. Whereas with this, you can actually like, ooh, I think I want a Path in case they're on a creature deck. With the ability to turbo flip Search, you can like actually keep a lot, like a far wider range of cards on top, which is nice. Theoretically, you can turn 3 Jace in this deck, jeez. Jeskai again. We have the Search for Azcanta though, which is nice against Jeskai, if they don't have the rarely seen Spell Snare. Oh, Thought Scour clears out Jace? That's so cute. Jeez. Didn't realise that one. Yeah, free Search is a bit awkward. With them getting stuck in hand for sure. I think it should be fine, but we'll see. Ooh, Snap Opt. Aggressive Snapcaster, I like it. I actually really want this island. I need to make sure I hit my 4th land drop on time. I'm going to keep it. Then we get to put down this Hallowed Fountain. Tapped. Is it aggressive to path this? I feel like I'm probably going to end up pathing that Snapcaster. I think that's fine. It ramps them, which is not great, but the problem is Jeskai has burn spells in their decks. You actually need to like be careful with your life total a bit more. If they tap out for a Jace, we get to tap out for our own Jace. I guess we could like take 2 and do it on end step to represent like a Negate or Logic Knot. That's probably worth 2 life. Sure. Alright, now we can do this. I guess I lead with Thought Scour in case I draw Terminus. Since Terminusing this would mean they don't get a land. Okay, milled some duds. I'm not too sad about that. And now with Search active, we just get to hold up Cryptic forever. Which is kind of nice. Whoa. Huh. That's a really strong Secure the Wastes. Jeez. That's gonna be tricky for us to deal with. Yeah, I think it's pretty good for them, Nucleo. I think it's actually pretty hard for us to deal with that Secure the Wastes. I don't know how we're going to beat like the 3/1/1s whilst respecting burn spells, respecting Teferi, respecting Jace, etc. Slam Jace. What does Jace do? Is the problem. We have Terminus. I mean, we can dig for a Terminus, but we need one in the top 3 cards. that feel when Jace Architect thought would be great. I think I'm passing the turn, and I'm planning on end of turn Snap Scour. I'm just going to take the 3 damage, get a 2-1 in play that can block the warrior, make sure Search can flip next turn. If they counter the Snapcaster, we still get the 7th card in the yard guaranteed for Search. Alright, seems fine. Got some stuff going on. If they counter this, we're fine with that. I guess they could go Cryptic counter bounce. That would be pretty good. Like, choose for our mana a bit. Alternatively, they could be planning on countering the Thought Scour just to, like, get cards out of our yard to stop the Search flipping. That's also possible. Like, just accepting that the 2-1 isn't too relevant. Yeah, that's what they figure. That's really interesting. They just want to, like, eat through the cards in our yard to stop Search flipping anytime soon. Oh wait, they counter Drew? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I agree. Timely Reinforcement seems very good in this matchup. Not having a land here is so rough. They must have logic. Not either that, or they want us to, like, tap low for Search so they can slam a Teferi. That's also possible. Regardless, I think we just have to pass the turn. That Secure the Waste was incredible, for sure. Just for the records, I'm well aware of that, James. I did indeed notice. You're quite correct. Alright, I will block. Dealing with these tokens the hard way. So awkward. If we go to, like, try and kill one of these, they get to, like, snap Cryptic potentially. But we also can't just, like, not do anything. Like, I kind of have to hope they have nothing at this point, right? Since we're so far behind on our life total so low. Obviously, if they have a Snapcaster, it's a nightmare for us, but there's not a lot that can be done against that. Oh my god, Nucleo. Don't say that. Don't say that. I blame Nucleo. I blame Nucleo. And you should too. I blame Nucleo, and you should too. Don't really know how we beat a Teferi. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Resolves. Bird does a very bad job of beating up Teferi against the Lightning Bolt Path to Exile deck, to be fair. Yes, I'm casting the Snapcaster. It's kind of awkward. So I think I want to cast the Obstructionist, then if I draw a land I have Snap Cryptic up. This blocks the warrior just as well as the Snapcaster does. If they want to spend a removal spell on this, that's fine. The fact they exiled the Electrolyze could mean they have a second one, yep. But that was going to answer no matter what one we run out there. I think I'm at the stage in the game where I'm just accepting, like, Teferi and Jace are going to be very hard to beat, and I need, like, a big power play here. By big power play, I mean bounce a warrior token, apparently. If I don't bounce the warrior token, I die to a lot anyway. I think I'm happy if this Jace gets, like, eats a lightning bolt here. Or a Fate Seal. We could start doing that soon, I don't know. It's kind of tough. I think we're going to start brainstorming if we get to untap with Jace. Try and find counter magic. Nice. Bolting Jace when we're on 6 is a good sign. Jeez. Alright, the previous Jace resolved. They did not have Cryptic mana open last time. Previous Jace did resolve. I think I'm doing this. They have Snap not up now. Oh, that's true. It's so awkward because I feel like we are so far behind and so soft them just like bolting us out over the course of the game. No, they can't have Snapcaster in hand, James. They don't have Snapcaster because if they had Snapcaster they would have killed us because we're on 6 and they bolted Jace. So I'm casting Jace here because they cannot have Snapcaster in their hand. It's like literally impossible for them to have Snapcaster. Alright. What are we doing? We can Fate Seal them, or we can start digging for resources. This is way more aggressive than I like to be with my Jace, but I'm in kind of a rough position. If we go land pass and leave up Snap Cryptic, we just lose the game. I think. Because if we try and play a long game with us on 6 and them having bolts and Snapcasters and Helixes in our deck, I think we just lose that pretty badly. I'm going to leave them with their Colonnade. We have a Snap Path to answer that. Like, I don't want to have to try and play a long game at the moment, because I think we lose that. And, like, passing with Snap Cryptic up is trying to play towards a long game. So I could keep pushing up to Ultimate. I feel like I need more answers here. Which inclines me to Jace 0. This is like 5 turns. So many turns. I'm going to start Jace zeroing now. Now that Jace is out of bolt range, I'm just going to start zeroing. And just like try and draw resources, I think. Right, we have Cryptic plus... Oh, we have Snap Cryptic plus Path now. That's good. Just pass the turn here. So we can hold up these. I think this game's like weirdly winnable. I don't know how we got to this position, but it certainly feels like we're capable of winning, which is very absurd. Kind of needed them to go for a counterspell there, so I could, like, use my mana efficiently. Do I just want to cast this? To dig a card deeper and, like, get my 2-1 in play? Maybe. It's certainly not terrible. If they counter it, then it gets a counter out their hand, which I'm kind of interested in. Since our mana is like our main pinch point now that we've got Jace zeroing. I'm just going to cast this. Be aggressive. I think it makes sense in context, even if it looks like a bit weird. Yeah, I'm very happy to trade for a Logic Knot here. It means the Logic Knot's not going to cause us trouble later on. It means they're eating through their graveyard a lot too. Makes Snapcaster like so much worse for them. Right, I want to 0 to draw the Cryptic. Make sure we have that in hand. How much mana do we have? We have 5 to activate this. Oh, can we activate and hold up Cryptic? Awesome. The snap would have converted to a Terminus if it mattered. I'm being really dumb and can't figure out what you mean by that. Alright, got our clock going. Obviously they probably have some paths in hand, but that's fine. Because I snap Cryptic, bounce draw, and oh, that makes sense, Groves. Yeah, that's really sweet. I didn't think of that. That's a really cool line. I think I need to keep zeroing. I think I need to like keep finding more interactions so they can't burn me out. I think trying to end the game with Jace Ultimate's a bit ambitious without like drawing more resources. Why not scry? I guess I scry away a Terminus. Huh. Terminus is like basically a dead draw here. Is the list running a Ghost Quarter? It is not. It's kind of interesting. We could just scry away the Terminus. Yeah, we're not running a Ghost Quarter on this list. I just copied this list off someone. This is Jeff Hoogland's list. We can't attack here, because if they path the Colonnade, we do not have Cryptic up anymore. Just going to ship the turn back. I think trying to lock them out of red is like a bit ambitious. Cracking Field shuffles Terminus back into our deck, which I'm not in love with. Also just like, not sure it's too relevant. But yes, yeah, they probably have like at least one more basic in their deck anyway, right? Vendilion Clique. That's interesting, Alex. Crucible. Crucible is very interesting. Right, I think I'm still in the position where I just need to like brainstorm again, try and find another counter. Like this is 3 whole turns to get to ultimate. Do we think we can survive 3 whole turns? I guess. This is really tough. This is really tough. I think I want to brainstorm once more. I want to find like one more counter spell before I start pushing for ultimate, I think. Right, now we have a Terminus on the top of the deck we can conjure up if needed. Yeah, Crucible against Tron is disgusting, for sure. Alright, I get to end of turn opt away the Terminus. Draw another opt, and keep digging. Try and find like one more backup counter before we push for ultimate. Alright, am I targeting myself? Yes, I don't want to fill up their yard for a Snapcaster, right? I could use this to clear a Jace Brainstorm. Maybe that was a bit aggressive. It's probably a bit aggressive. We're very far behind on time, but I think that's fine. I think we're going to be fine. 0 once more. Yes, yes, the Teferi is okay. Huh. Counter draw. Sure. I don't think we can defend the Teferi. I think I just want to keep hold of my Cryptic. I think having one active Planeswalker is, like, good enough. These Field of Ruins are probably almost strip mines at this point, but we have like a bunch of trash on the bottom of our deck from Ops. Come on, there are more counters in this deck somewhere. Thank God. Jeez, that was getting to be quite something. I guess I want both searches in case they counter the first one. Alright. This one I can counter. I guess we're redrawing it a card, but that's fine. Another Snapcaster, jeez. So they go Snap Cryptic, Snap Not. I think we're like committed to this plan now, sadly. It's really dangerous. It's like absurdly dangerous. But I can't really let them have 2 Snapcasters in play. Yeah, I'm priced into this, agreed. So they have 6 mana up. It's really awkward because it leaves us dead to like 2 burn spells now, but... And they're only through like 2 bolts, so there's a very decent chance they can just kill us here. I think we're priced into this. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Coast. I play a bunch of Control. This is my first time playing blue-white in Modern, but I play a bunch of Control in general. I really enjoy Control decks. You're just gonna bolt us now? No. Okay. Oh, that makes sense, Wags. Yeah, they wouldn't care about the search if they had burn spells. You're correct. Makes complete sense. Even a single burn spell in hand, they'd have just, like, gone for burn, snap, burn, right? This doesn't matter. Sure. Just wasting my clock, probably. That's reasonable. I am playing quite slowly. Post-board games are going to be, like, a lot quicker, though. It doesn't... It's probably fine. I need to find interaction. That is interaction. That is very good interaction. Oh, is the Field of Ruin a strip mine? That's great. Jeez. Yeah, next turn I'm going to start just aggressively plussing Jace on them. I agree that we should be doing that now. Oh no, I'm so dumb. I forgot there's no more basics in my deck, so now I don't have Snap Cryptic up. It probably doesn't matter, but that was really bad. That was really bad. Right, next turn we just start plussing Jace on them. That was quite the derp, indeed. Whatever. Sure. No. Plus on you. I could leave it on top and try and bluff them with the Scalding Tarn. I don't know. Not really interested in taking that risk when I feel fairly far ahead. That's something I only do when I'm behind. It's just, like, not worth it when you're really far ahead to take that sort of risk. Sure. Things that do not matter include... Oh wait, I meant to plus on them. I'm so stupid. That was really bad. Oh well. We will live. Take actions at random, try to end the game. Try to end the game in, like, something resembling a time frame. Yeah, I didn't think we could possibly win this game after that Secure the Wastes. The fact that, like, we're in this game is completely absurd to me. I should have used that to shuffle. Also doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly, Talperio. It's something you do when you're ahead, but, like, not when you're behind, is what I normally figure. Just take off a bunch of stops, since, like, time is of the essence. Sure. Probably meant to logic not here, so I can have, like, not still open. I guess I get to have not open off of the Teferi though, right? This is fine. Alright, the Cryptic's gonna be the game, I think. Just need to, like, make sure we win in time. That's all that matters now. Sure. One less card to, like, shuffle away with Jace. Don't even know why I played that. Doesn't really matter. Just, like, have to make sure this Jace ults in a decent time frame, and then we'll win. What is my normal stream schedule? I will answer that once this game's done. Time is very of the essence since this is apparently game 1. I blame myself. Yeah, I haven't been sticking to that schedule very strictly. I've been, like, messing around with things a bit. I don't really know exactly where my schedule's gonna end up long term. I've just been, like, experimenting a lot. In before commit memory, oh my god. Yeah, the fact we won this game was kind of absurd. We do sadly have to win another game, which might be an issue, but you know, we won this one. I feel pretty proud about winning that game. Yeah, that's what's on the page description. I should update that. What I've been doing is posting my stream schedule on Twitter, so if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see my stream schedule at the start of every week. I'm being, like, pretty flexible with it at the moment, whilst I just, like, figure out what works for me and what works for everyone else and such. These cliques seem great. A goose would be pretty good here, yeah. A goose would be good. In blue cards, yeah, I think I agree with agree with what you were saying. It seems pretty reasonable. We could just bring in the second D-Sphere. You could also bring in the Disenchant. These are options. Pretty bad about the electrolyzed cool shot. That was quite something, Nuclear. That was quite something. Right. So I'm interested in the Disenchant and the D-Sphere, but I don't know what they'd be over. I feel like we're much better at answering their search than they are at answering ours. We have like 4 fields. So, like, maybe we just don't have to worry about their searches too much. We can just, like, answer them after the fact, rather than boarding in. I think I'm just going to run it like this. I'm not in love with the Obstructionists because of Electrolyze, but they do, like, attack Planeswalkers pretty well, so they're probably fine. Also, we need to end this game in a reasonable time frame. They're, like, pretty fast at killing people. They have power and toughness. Keep. See how much time we can make up this game. Man, we get to resolve a search for Azcanta. Living the dream. Things dreams are made of. Stop concentrating on chat. Yeah, I'm probably going to talk to chat a lot less now for the duration of this game, since I would like to finish this game one way or another. No, I would like that one. I'm going to be aggressive here. Before they have Cryptic Mana. Deal. Huh, they let it resolve. I could get rid of my search from my hand rather than looking at their hand, but I kind of want the info. I think I value the info higher than cycling this. Jeez. Alpine Moon, what the fuck? Alright. Gave them a land for the turn, nice. Why is there an Alpine Moon in their deck? Oh, they named Field of Ruin, of course. Derp. Alpine Moon is asymmetric? Seriously? I didn't realize that. That's amazing. It shuts down Colonnade too. Huh. No, that's really good. That makes a lot more sense now. I didn't realize it was asymmetric. That's like a really good call for the opponent to bring that in then. It's a really good shout. Ancestral Vision is looming. Very soon. Land. Thank you. Vendilion Clique. Alright, if we hit a land, we get to have Cryptic plus Dispel for the Ancestral Vision. Untapped land. I would like that. Thank you. Deal. I like what you're selling. Sorry that I'm ignoring chat a bunch for this game, but would like to finish it in time, so like, you know, no hard feelings. I really want to drink my damn tea, but like, I have to keep my hands on the keyboard so I can play fast. This sucks. This is the worst. Oh man, if they Cryptic back, they can't like cast a Teferi this turn off the top. That's great. Now we get to they have hit the land for logic. No, all right. So we can't actually just slam our Teferi. Pipe me one of those drink helmets. First time cinnamon tea has ever been put in one of those, let me tell you. Alright, let's just, maybe this is aggressive. It makes, like, search for Azcanta scary, but we've already, like, put one search at the bottom. I guess now they can redraw it. Whatever. I'm doing it. I don't care what y'all think. Am I just slamming Teferi with logic not backup? I've got an Azcanta active. I probably just don't need to. I can just draw a million cards of Azcanta instead, right? Before I do anything else. Play things super safe. We shuffled away our clique. Yeah, we're bad. Oh, yeah. I'm so bad at this game. Alright. 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 I suck. I'm playing fast, okay? I'm playing fast. Autumns are not, like, naturally known to play fast. It's kind of a nice position. If they let this resolve, we're happy. If they counter it, we're happy. We just don't care about what happens here. This is kind of awkward. You only leave up 2 blue sources. I think Azcanta... I don't know what... Azcanta taps for any colour. Very, very obviously. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it tap for any colour? Oh my god. That's a snap. Opt. Oh, whatever. I don't really care about this with these paths in hand. I don't really care about this. Let's let it resolve. You can have your damn Snapcaster. Yeah, Alpine Moon's very weird. Very strange design. Should probably be doing this upkeep. Probably doesn't matter too much. We do have to win this game. If we lose this game, we probably can't win the match. So there's that. But currently looking decent for us. Mill our Jace. Great. I guess we could probably have run an attack here. I don't know. Probably should have. Ugh. Alright, that one I'm countering. We need them to not have another counter in hand, I guess. Just gonna like rep Cryptic. Which they have 6 open. Or whatever. Now we have the Scry from Searcher's counter every turn, which is kind of nice. They are drawing free soon. But no. No. I could probably tuck the Alpine Moon at some point as well. Just ignore me playing cards at random here. Cryptic, no! Cryptic would actually be something that gives them a shot. That's also good. Alright, they get to draw 3. Might make it harder for us to win in time. Mm-hmm. Alright, alright, alright. That feeling when Alpine Moon is helping me, because it means I don't accidentally try and activate my Azcanta with 1 minute on the clock. It's quite stressful for me, Nucleo. It's quite stressful for me. You're not the only one. Please resolve. Just like exiling a selection of cards and hoping it's enough. Please resolve, please resolve, please resolve. God damn, we really needed them to not have that one. Alright, we need them to never draw a bolt for the entire game. So that's a thing. Oh my god, don't lag on me, Modo. Don't lag on me. Not like this. Dying to our Teferi emblem. Dying to our Teferi emblem. Alright. You got it. No. I should probably put these back on. That was game 2, yeah. Oh, we have another fucking game. Alright. Okay, that was a pretty heartbreaking end. We, like, technically won the match, though, in terms of, like, if it was in paper, we would have won that. So I'm happy about it from that perspective. Oh, I'm slower than Nassif. The one time I've been paired against Nassif online, I lost to timing out. I'm slower than Nassif when I'm streaming. I play a lot quicker when I'm not streaming, but... He does win 90% of matches that go to time, this is true. Something that I cannot claim. Yes, I keep this. I'm not in love with it. Feels like a bit slow. Yeah, these obstructionists can like trade with creatures in combat if need be. Another damn mirror. Oh my god. Alright, this time I'll play faster. I hope they play a fetch and crack it on our end step next turn. I would like that. Would be a fan. I'm still proud we managed to win that game 1. The fact we won the game 1 is like completely unreal, right? When they resolved the Secure the Wastes, I just felt like the game was like 100% over. Huh. Alright, let's be patient. Let's be patient. No! Crack your fucking fetch land. God damn it. Alright, I'll cast the damn bird. Fine. I don't want to have to discard at the end of next turn if I don't draw a land. So yes, I'm casting this. I'm so upset. I just wanted to stifle their fetch land. Is that too much to ask for? Is that too much to ask for in this world, that we get to, like, stifle bird a fetch land? I don't think that's too much to ask for. Alright, alright. Yes! Yes! I don't even care if this is right. I don't even care. Taste it. Now they untap and play Jace and we lose the game, by the way. But you know, we get the moral victory. We get the moral victory here. Or they miss their land drop, and we feel very smart. Oh no, don't play Jace, don't play Jace, don't play Jace. You wouldn't do something like that to us, would you? You wouldn't do something like play Jace here? Sick. Easy life. I'm just passing the turn again. Hold up Cryptic for Teferi. Might even cast some Ambush Vipers end of turn, I don't know. Makes the Terminus good. I guess we've already got enough pressure. Was that better than a Clique? It was quite good. It was quite delightful. I guess we have to discard a Terminus end of turn. It's not even the end of the world. I'm just going to untap. I don't know, I was tempted to run out an Ambush Viper. I just like kind of want them, force them to answer my Obstructionist though, you know? Force them to respect it. This is fine. Let's get rid of this Terminus. I wonder why they cast Snapcaster in combat there. I guess they were looking for a Terminus of their own, but they'd left the Opt till end step anyway. Curious. We should probably have Field of Ruined the Colonnade last turn. In their last end of turn. If we weren't gonna do anything else with our mana. Alright, take 2. Another Field of Ruin. Okay. I'm just gonna get this Colonnade out of the way here, I think. Hope that they aren't running Obstructionists of their own. Make us regret our life choices. Interesting. Let's just get White Source, I guess. I don't think I'm casting an Ambush Viper here. Ooh, are they bouncing our Obstructionist? Then I might be casting an Ambush Viper. Alright. Get down our 2-1. I mentioned we were playing blue-white tempo, apparently. Blue-white no lands, apparently. Can they just hurry up? Why can't they just path the Obstructionist and make life easy? Now things are, like, really awkward. I'm just, like, bricking on land drops so bad. Maybe I'm just meant to cast Jace here. I think I'm just meant to cast Jace here. Like, they don't have logic not open. They could have a mana leak, which would ruin us. But I feel like we're struggling quite a bit at the moment. Getting a Jace down. Remand would be the worst, it would be. I don't know. I feel like I want to try and dig for lands here. It's like missing my land drops like this is really hurting. If Jace can dig for a land, it would be amazing. Resolves. Right, they could have another Ambush Viper. So there's an argument for just plussing on myself. Means I don't hit my land drop this turn. If they Ambush Viper, they don't get to flashback a spell though. They do get to stick their own Planeswalker. I guess they get to stick Teferi anyway. Teferi minus would expose the Teferi to Snapcaster, though. Potentially. I think I'm just gonna zero. I just want more mana. These lists don't normally have more than like 3 snap. Oh my god. Where are my freaking lands? We've drawn like 1 land in our top 13 cards. Oh, ha ha ha. Alright. Thought Scour clearing the top. Maybe it's relevant. What am I discarding end of turn? Probably discarding a search for Azcanta, because they have so many Field of Ruins over there. Another ambush. Oh, they're shuffling for us? Interesting. That's very interesting. Now we could, we lock ourselves off triple blue to do it, but we can path the Snapcaster to keep our Jace nice and healthy. At this rate, flipping search will be the quickest route to my 5th land. Yep, it does seem that way, doesn't it? It's kind of great. Alright, aggro search. Keep Jace on high loyalty. You can stick it to Teferi here, and that would be bad news. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty happy about the situation, honestly. Their life total's like being pushed a bit. We've got a Planeswalker. They have a search, but we can probably find an answer for that before it does too much. You're almost into pathing our own Snapcaster. I'm not opposed to that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, lands. We can Stifle Verb, the sword, the search trigger. We sure can. That is a legal play, Nucleo. That is a legal play. Fetchland is amazing. Fetchland is the actual dream. Alright, what are we doing? We found the lands. We have found the lands. Having found the lands, I think I'm shuffling one of them away. So I can look incredibly dopey. I don't know. I can get rid of, like, search for Scour. Why is Magic so hard? Magic is so incredibly challenging. Just like have no idea what I'm meant to do here. Hold up Cryptic, play Field for search, play search plus Obstructionist, just like loads of legit options. I played blue-black mid-range. I don't think standings are available anywhere. Also, thank you. Thanks for the congrats. I don't think standings are available anywhere. Awkward. If I cast Search, they just get to bounce Jace. Yes, I'm just passing the turn here. Searchless Field. Searchless Field is legit. Maybe I was meant to do that. I don't know. If they have a Cryptic, we'll like weather our way through that. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, playing field means they just get to field it. Yeah. Yeah, we could play if played the field Stifle Birded their field. That's interesting. I didn't consider that one. Alright, they bounce the Jace and counter our search. Okay. I guess I'm just discarding this island. Went to all this effort to get these lands and now we're discarding one. Amusing. Alright. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Resolves. I wonder if there's a point in the mirrors where you start like Thought Scouring your opponent, since like people are going to get towards decking. You're going to be unable to kill each other after a certain point. Just like hope to take relevant cards out their deck with Thought Scour. It's kind of interesting. Let this resolve. I actually think I was probably meant to keep the Thought Scour in my hand over one of the other cards on the basis that like having something cheap to snap back would be really nice. Scouring opponent after the Brainstorm and Legacy. It can be gas. Sometimes they want to shuffle those cards away. I guess it varies. Alright, I'm just gonna cast my free one. There's a chance they've left Terminus on top to opt into, but then we get to untap with Cryptic up, so that doesn't actually work for them. Hey Teresa, hope you're doing well today. Go free one. Interesting. I mean, this means they don't get to activate Azcanta, which is nice for us. That does indeed sound like torture. Alright. They're on 5 life. It's like really hard to justify attacking Jace. It's probably correct. It's probably correct to attack Jace. Mew food money. Aw, thank you so much, Jake. Big thanks to Gym Leader Jake for the really kind donation. I'll make sure Mew gets well fed. Thank you so much. Everyone put some hearts in chat to celebrate the donation. What am I doing here? I need to kill this Azcanta. I also kind of need to do something on top of that. Oh, I should have killed it in end of combat, then I can cast my own Jace. Huh. I wonder if I just get my own Jace and my own Azcanta down. I have 2 Cryptics in hand. If I untap with them, like, I'm in a really good position, right? This is aggressive. They have to like start interacting with my board soon. Their Jace is on low loyalty, so it's vulnerable. They don't get to use Azcanta this turn. It's like a chance for me to actually push for something. That GIF was before the nickname, Teresa, for the record. But I have not. That GIF has been there for a long time. For like a year. If they Field of Ruin our Field of Ruin to save their Azcanta, now we get to untap with our own Azcanta. I guess they have more mana, so their Azcanta is better than ours. That show is actually so wholesome, it really is. I haven't watched much of it, but I've watched like a tiny bit. It's like the most wholesome thing in the world. I feel like this game is slipping away from us. But it's also going to take them forever to kill us. And apparently time is a thing in these mirrors. They also have to be careful, they're on 5 life, they could just like die out of nowhere, right? Please no Teferi. We all know time is my strong suit, it really is. I play so fast. One of the fastest players you've ever seen. Did they... Okay, what did they do with their land? Huh. I think I would like a land. I think I would also like to transform this. I guess this turn I'm killing their Azcanta, holding up Cryptic, and then I transform this. Alright. I want to get an activation out of this the turn that I transform it, right? They have a field too. They do have a field. You right. Interesting. Playing Think twice. Jeez. Going deep. Alright, now we have Cryptic up, which is nice. There's like a real chance they deck this game. It's like not impossible. Ugh, never search. Like, there's so many more cards through their deck than us, but we have like the same number of cards in hand. If I can deal with this Jace, there's like a very real chance they deck. Another field, okay. Guess our Azcanta's never flipping. Count to draw. It's a pretty good mana leak. Like it on the record. First time in my life I've been ahead in time. Counterbalance? What does bouncing do? They just recast the Jace, right? No real point in transforming this. Doesn't actually achieve anything here. Supposedly they'll run out of counterspells at some point. One would have to assume. Thought Scours. Are we Thought Scouring them? I think we're Thought Scouring them. It's kind of funny. It's like, remove 4 cards from your deck. Oh, I should have had Snapcaster on top of the Path. I can't remember what order I put those back. Those might have been in the wrong order. I really want to draw the Snapcaster here so I can go Snap Scour, right? And like use my mana really well. And get a Snapcaster in play. Oh, they get to put the bad cards back on the top here. But I still want to hold up Cryptic for Teferi, so I can't actually go for the Scours to end of turn anyway. Makes sense. That makes sense. Counter, draw. Yeah, the fact that we can actually just like mill our opponent for 6 cards could be weirdly relevant here. Because they don't know it's coming either. We've not shown them a Thought Scour. They're also like 1.5 minutes down in time. I guess we kind of want to like Thought Scour. It's awkward because we want to Thought Scour earlier rather than later. Because we want to like draw towards more action. But like waiting means we can catch them off guard. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do it earlier rather than later though. Just like draw into more action, keep things churning. Oh, we can even redraw the Jace this way, huh? It's kind of nice. Alright. We want to be able to path the Snapcaster, right? Go Scour, Scour, path Jace. Mill you. Mill you. I mean, they put bad cards on top from Jace because they got Field of Ruins they can sack to shuffle them away, right? They're never going to leave good cards on top, I don't think. Alright. Say go. Half this Snapcaster so it can't get beaten. Ooh, Timely is a good one to know about. We have to make sure they don't ever get tokens off that card, because that would be problematic. Have to be aware of the Timely being in their hand. I'm actually just going to open this up. Yeah, we're very ahead on clock. It's kind of absurd. Rare occurrence. Okay, you gain 6. Deal. The one big thing we could lose to quite easily is Celestial Colonnade. They have, we've only killed 1 Celestial Colonnade so far this game. So, like, that's a thing we could very easily lose to. Sure. I can't can't remember what order we put the cards back. So I'm not able to like use this optimally, but that's fine. Yes, I'm still... Whoa, they lost their own Jace. Huh, that's amusing. It's kinda amazing. I guess they don't really want to activate it much now anyway, though. I don't know. Red hand. I don't know. I feel like that might have been a mistake. I actually want that path. I want more answers to Colonnade available to me. Or like opposing Snapcasters. I don't think this Teferi can actually win in time, realistically. I might be wrong. It's like, they get 12 cards deeper into their library of Teferi pluses before they can even ult. Yeah, they get 13 cards into their library before Teferi ults. So, I don't think they can actually just win off Teferi, realistically. Or it's going to be really tough for them to. It's going to be like really close. Because like, they just have to like not activate Azcanta, not find lands or Field of Ruin. It's just really, really awkward. Also, we have Snap Scour at the ready. I was wondering that, Nucleo. I think it might be soon. I think it might be right now. I think if they zero Jace and we Snap Scour, they can no longer win the game, realistically. I might be incorrect. It's like awkward because we still have to answer all the colonnades. Or like 3 colonnades. But I think it's really hard for them to beat this. I'm doing it before the J0 resolves. So that they can't put bad cards on the top. If we win this game, it'll be kind of unreal. We missed our 5th land drop until like turn 9. Awesome, we drew another Colonnade answer. Alright, we're not playing that out until a Colonnade is in play. Because, like, this card has one goal, and that's to kill Celestial Colonnade. Yeah, the fact that these Thought Scours are just, like, absurd in the mirror is kind of weird. This is not what I was expecting. Like, they're just gonna deck. They just, like, didn't activate their Teferi because they're gonna deck from their Teferi. I guess now they go for Jace ult. That's, like, their last attempt. Is trying to get a Jace ultimate here. How many Cryptics do they have left? Not many. I guess I don't really want to put a card back into their deck. It's really hard for them to answer Teferi. I think I'm just going to plus Teferi. I don't really want to put a card back into their deck. Like, they just end up redrawing the Jace anyway, right? I scoured before Jace activation, because typically Jace activations leave bad cards on top of the library. Rather than good ones. Especially when they have, like, Field of Ruins in play they can sack and stuff. Yeah, if one of the Planeswalkers starts ticking up, we get to tuck it, right? And if it doesn't, then we don't care. Holy shit! No! Oh my god. We have a problem. This is sick. Jeez, the Entreat the Angels. And, because we didn't play the Field of Ruin out, we can't opt into Cryptic. So yes, we're gonna have to try and opt into Terminus in their turn. Huh. This is exciting. We have an angel situation, we sure do. We have Terminus somewhere in here. We have 2 Terminuses left in the deck, but we have a lot more than 2 cards left in the deck. Damn. Entreat's gonna get there. GG, opponent. Sick game. Oh, we could have opted into that end step. We could have, Nucleo. Wow. That's a good point. How many, did we have 3 Logic Knots in our deck? Maybe that was the line. We had 3 Logic Knots in our deck. I think the line was we were meant to dig for Logic Knot with Opt. Because we have 3 Logic Knots and only 2 Terminus, right? Huh. That is really interesting. Why are they Field of Ruining us when they have 6 minutes on the clock? And we have 10? Okay. Well, we're 4 minutes up, so, like, that's nice. First time in my life I get to play with more time than my opponent going into game 2. Bring in the blue cards, take out the white cards. Oh. I don't think I want either of these. Let's try this. Okay, so let's go first. Let's try not to waste too much clock. Oh my god, this hand's so close to perfect. We draw any land in 2 draw steps, and this hand is like dreamy. Keep. Playing the plains because we have Glacial Fortresses in the deck. Skill game. Quite whitelisted, I must say. Quite whitelisted. How frustrating does it get every blue whitelist, like, eventually ends up playing multiple Obstructionists in the main deck? You just have no idea when you can, like, Field of Ruin to fix your mana and when you can't afford to. Just, like, max frustration. Blue-white's going pretty well, Chantal. I'm really enjoying it. We did lose a game to timing out. A match to timing out. That we would have won. So that was a bit awkward. And, like, I've made some mistakes just due to, like, inexperience with the deck. But it's been going well. I think we're going to mill myself here. Like, turbo flip search. Fuel my Logic Knots in my Snapcaster. Sure. I could have field that. Yes? Oh, because I have. No, if I field their field, they crack their field. Oh no, and then they don't have a target for it. You're right. I could have done that. I probably should have done that. Their field is a lot more threatening than their colonnade, right? I agree. I agree with you, Freed. You're right. Should definitely have done that. I think a Cryptic counter bounce here, but then I get to untap and slam Teferi. Clique into Teferi is nasty. Here comes a logic knot, huh? Alright. Yeah, I believe they have a negate as well. Agreed. Agreed. I guess I can just flip this, force them to field it, but I get a card out of the deal. I'm interested in that. I'm interested in doing that, I think. Sounds like I don't know why I shocked myself there. I guess it's fine. It means I have logic not up, plus Azcanta, right? Yeah, it's fine. Not using it for anything else. Not using the life for much else. Now I get to activate Azcanta in step, force them to field me. Oh, their own Azcanta, huh. If they want to fight over this, it works out in my favour, and if they don't fight over it, I'm just like having a really productive turn. Because I'm getting to like counter something and activate Azcanta. Obviously if they fight over it, we just slam Teferi and win the game. Interesting. Counter draw. They can play their own Teferi, which is kind of rough for us. I think I'm just... We can go like Teferi, tuck our Teferi, but then we go Teferi, tuck their Teferi. I don't know. It's kind of rough not getting like any value out of our Azcanta, but I guess we'll survive. Do we end step clique them in our own end step? Oh, to protect from D-Sphere we could do. What is this? Make an angel. Deal. Angel resolves. I'm okay with that angel, as it happens. Don't think that hand even matters. Yeah, we're still up on time somehow. It's kind of great. I probably should have activated this first. I'm like doing things semi-randomly now because I feel like absurdly far ahead and I just want to preserve time. Honestly, I'm doing things semi-randomly. Like, I feel like it's pretty hard for us to ever lose from this position. We just meant to hold up Cryptic rather than activate Azcanta. Go for the non-greed play for once in my life. First time for everything. Or whatever. Maybe this is kind of loose. They have a colonnade we might want to path. This might be loose. Yeah, I'm fine with that trade. Agreed. Negate's, like, really important, right? Negate is a very important resource. It's possible I'm just meant to let this resolve, like, my creatures kind of tackle it fairly well here. Oh, fuck. I was meant to play the Field of Ruin, but I'm playing fast for once in my life. First time for everything. See ya, Jake. Have a good day. Thank you for the donation again. It was really appreciated. Force them to time and then kill them with creatures. I think I'm just going to close out the game. I'm 2 minutes ahead for the final game, which I think is, like, enough. I don't think we need, like, to try and be greedy here and, like, bleed out time. I think just, like, playing the next game with 2 more minutes than them seems great to me. You still want to stifle a Miracle Trigger? Sounds dreamy. Stifle that Colonnade blocker. Oh my god. Right. Now we're on the draw. I think I'm just running this back. We're like a bit light on answers to Entreat the Angels, but I think that's fine. We'll cope. Fuck. Why am I being given a tough decision? Like, we need our land drops. But this has nothing going on. It has no Field of Ruins either. I think I'm mulliganing this. No Field of Ruins is, like, the clincher, I think. If I had some Field of Ruins, like, maybe it would have been something we could consider, but having no Field of Ruins makes a 6-lander really bad. Yeah, like, the Scry and the Ops dig for action, but I don't know. Like, the post-board games are, like, a lot quicker, too. You're, like, a lot more threat dense, right? So, like, keeping a 6... Like, hitting your 6th land drop on turn 6 isn't even as important as it is pre-board anyway. We have Obstructionist for the Ghost Quarter activation. It's kind of great. Aggro, I like it. Also aggro. Alright, now we get to play the game of, please don't have a Teferi. Please don't play a Teferi. It's like, we have to go for the Jace there, but obviously if they have a Teferi, it's really good for them. That is an aggressive Ghost Quarter too. I want my land drop, but I've got Jace to dig for it, and I really want to flip Search at some point. Alright, I am going to stop looking at chat for a while. Because I've got a game to try and win. Somehow. Really want that Field of Ruins, so I'll keep it. Field of Ruins are like the best cards in our deck at the moment, pretty much. I'm going to take off a bunch of stops too. Oh wait, I can stifle the trigger, huh? That's nice. Should probably have left up Field of Ruin for their Field of Ruin there, but I'm playing fast. I'm not going to do everything perfectly. Like, I'm kind of just trying to take game actions at the moment, you know? I overpaid. Who cares? I'll survive. Put back random cards. Yeah, this will be decided by time. We win this game normally anyway, though, so, like, it's kind of satisfying from that perspective. Like, there's no world in which we, like, normally lose this game, right? I'm just gonna pass every turn. Opponent's gonna time out. These blue-white mirrors are quite something. Oh, that's the second match in a row that went to someone timing out. Like, oh, we might only get in 2 leagues today. This is like a 9-hour stream. We might only get in 2 leagues today. An 8-hour stream, I guess. An 8-hour stream. This makes you want Geists in your board, not even joking. I just trade with Snapcaster Mage though, Nuclear. Maybe alright though. Alright, after 2 super long games, I'm gonna go refill my tea and head to the bathroom and get a snack. And then we'll be hopping into the queue again for match number 3. And so I'll be back in a moment. See you soon. I'm back. Oh. I blocked Mew. I'm really bad at this, sorry. I need to stop blocking Mew. Need to get better at that one. Need to get better at that one. Poor Mew. Mew doesn't deserve being blocked like that. Mew's got 0 out of 10. Oh, sorry, just catching up here. I am bad at this. I'm very bad at this. Oh my god. Thanks to everyone watching the stream today. A little over 80 viewers, which is pretty great. If you're enjoying the stream, please consider giving it a follow. So I'm going to be eating a snack for like the next few minutes. Because this blue-white control thing is tiring, let me tell you. Games go long. I had to draw loads of cards there. Can't really complain. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Pumper. Or Art Pumper. Whichever one I meant to go with. Yeah, exactly, Nuclear. I'm just working on the 75 average viewers one, and then I should hit partnership. I hit partnership right before I headed out to the PT. The problem was I didn't really want to apply for it because I was going to be not streaming for 2 weeks. I figured like I'd lose most of the things I had anyway. So yeah, I would really like a Timely Reinforcements read, I agree. Timely is has really impressed me in the other list. The Timely Reinforcements is just great. I can almost see a main deck Timely being legit, you know? Like, it's only really bad against, like, blue, white, and combo. Even against the mid-range decks, it just buys you more time to find a Terminus. And against the aggro decks, against Jeskai is, like, so good. So I am very greedy, but I am not keeping this. This is not a day to be calling exclamation mark mulliganing. Alright. I am very greedy, and I am keeping this 5-lander. I guess. I'm keeping this 5-lander. I ain't happy about it. Search will, like, stop us drawing some lands, though. It's kind of legit. Also 100% getting Fort Seized here. Just get this down. No reason to scour quite yet. That'll make sense, Reed. I don't know how I feel about the third search. We've only played control mirrors so far where like the third search is just great. I definitely want at least 2. I think lists that are only playing 1 search, I just don't understand that. Search is like kind of ludicrous. What is it like? What is it like to be me? Why Thought Scour? We're playing Thought Scour because this is someone else's list. However, the benefits of it's turbo flips search for Azcanta. So it lets you play more copies of search for Azcanta because you can just like flip your searches really fast. You get to have more stuff to flash back at instant speed with Snapcaster. You get to dump more instants and sorceries into your yard for Snapcaster. You can clear the top after you've Jace brainstormed. Which is kind of nice, like mill the cards that Jace brainstorms into the yard. You can also post board against decks like Tron or combo decks mill your opponent so that you can surgical either a Tron land or a combo piece. I don't know if it's good enough, but like there are reasons for it. Like it's definitely not the worst thing in the world. It's felt like reasonable throughout this league. I've been happy with it. I could see Peak being legit though as your additional cantrips. I definitely think you don't want Serum Visions. I think Serum Visions is worse than all the instant ones because you have Terminus in your deck. And also, like, I just kind of hate Serum Visions anyway, but I think having all the cantrips makes it worse. Alright, might die to this fish. Alas. Target that Thought Seize. No! God damn it. I wanted them to target the Thought Seize, and then I could be really smug. I fish it wasn't so as well, Ninja. I really fish you are not going to die to this critter. It's fine, there's a Terminus literally on top of the deck. I need to get better at that. Alright. Worth cutting them off red? Yeah. Takes a bit of time to do that though. Yes, I want to thin out a land before I scour. The life point actually matters is the awkward thing, but I also feel like if we don't hit Terminus, we're just in such a bad position. Like, we just want to max our chances. That means we get to snap path, right? Something. We can't field and then Thought Scour because we want to be able to have Snapcaster as a live draw freed. Like, Snapcaster is like a legitimately pretty great draw here that we want to have access to. Threats keep on coming. Need to find an answer to this angler. Once the angler's answered, we have a bit more time. Sadly. That was a slightly quicker game than the previous ones. Alright, how do we vote against Death Shadow? This is like a weird matchup. Because you need like lots of early interaction for their creatures, but you also need to like be able to grind potentially. I guess you just naturally grind against them. Maybe you don't need to focus on that too much. Supreme Verdict seems great. I think Clique is like a bit too small and irrelevant. I don't have any Celestial Purges in this list. D-Sphere seems decent. I don't hate Dispel to fight over Stubborn Denials. These could be legit. Also don't hate Rest in Peace. I'm a bit unsure of it though. We feel like we just want to bring in the rips. It turns off Snapcaster and Angler, I guess. I think I agree Terminus seems really awkward to try and set up here. I think Cryptic seems kind of awkward too. It's like really expensive in the face of Stubborn Denial. I feel like Nimble Obstructionist doesn't really do enough. The only mode that works is the Stifle mode, but even the Stifle mode's kind of like expensive and clunky in the matchup. And then we need to cut one more card. Oh. Whoops. What do people think the final cut is? Don't cut any Terminus. We want to just overload their threats of removal. That's fair. Cut some search. Oh, we're bringing in Rest in Peace. Yeah. That makes sense. Bringing in Rest in Peace. We just want to trim on this stuff. No, that makes complete sense. I did not realize that. Like, think all these cards are kind of fine in a small number with Rest in Peace on our deck, but definitely we don't want to draw too many of them. This is amazing. Just the dream. Couldn't ask for more from an opening hand. No Celestial Purge is very strange to me. I think I would like one of those on the board. Has Death Shadow's matchup against Blue-White got better at all now that Blue-White's playing Terminus instead of Supreme Verdict? I'd have expected that to change things at least a bit, make it a bit closer. If we had a third land, I guess I'd still cast the Thought Scour even if I had a third land in hand. Kind of just want to find my land drops right. Hitting land drops is great. Sick. Logic Knot. It's looking really nice here. I'm just going to untap. Punished. I have Logic Knot plus Opta. Dig for the 4th land for Jace. I figured I wanted to hold on to the Opt since it can find a Terminus potentially. Maybe that's not relevant though. Maybe I'm just always going to be like Logic Knotting the first threat anyway. So maybe being able to dig for Terminus doesn't actually mean anything here. And we just like want to guarantee we have hit our land drops. They're tricky. That makes sense, Varus. It definitely doesn't seem like an easy matchup by any means. They just can't play threat because we have so many answers in hand. It kind of sucks for them. I think I want this. It's not a land, but I don't think I'm casting Jace if I draw a land anyway, and just having more answers to their threats seems like everything I could possibly want. I think missing land drops is kind of fine, as long as we have like good cards in hand. You know, as long as we have a bunch of Terminates in hand, it's fine. We'll hit lands eventually, they'll flood out slightly, we'll kill their threats. Yeah, Snap Opt is pretty good for sure. Ooh, is this a K command? This might be greedy. I'm pretty interested in just like stopping the 2-for-1 though. Yeah, Field of Ruin is very good against Death Shadow. I know back when I used to play Death Shadow, the Spreading Seas Field of Ruin lists were just like the most obnoxious thing in the world to play against. Like, you would never have red mana, and like, after a certain point in the game, you wouldn't have black mana either. They're thinking of doing cantripping or fort seizing by the looks of things. I guess they just take the Snapcaster here. Maybe they have to take the Jace. in case we draw a land. Might just have to take the Jace in case we draw a land. Yeah, they agree. Means we get to trade our Snapcaster with their Snapcaster though, which is nice. Yeah, this is very fine for sure. I'm just going to cast this now, I think. I guess I can do it in their turn. They don't have anything that counters Snapcaster in their deck. I don't care if the cantrip doesn't resolve. This way I get to like... This is fine. Oh, snap, opt, find a land. No, yeah, that's the reason to do it our turn, right? We want to hit our land drops. And like, we're only casting it to block here anyway. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Nucleo. We should have done it in our turn. Exactly that reason. Now if we draw a Colonnade off the opt, we feel really done. Yeah, yep. Yeah, for sure, Nucleo. They only have like 2k commands max in their list though. Them having the second one would be pretty unlikely, but... Alright, we need an untapped land here, so we have 2 answers to the Angler, I guess. Obviously we should have done this our turn. Right, untapped land is perfect. Be super greedy not to take that. So I guess I just go for the path now. So they might try and stubborn to counter it. They let it resolve though. The thing is, if I cast D-Sphere, they're 100% letting it resolve. If they just let their path resolve, we get our tapped land down too, which is kind of nice. Rather than having to use the untapped land. Alright. Not even going to give them a land. Sick. So, obviously, if we'd Snapcasted in our own turn last turn, we'd have got this tapped land down this turn. So we're actually being pretty punished for playing that badly. For, like, playing our instant at instant speed. And, like, maybe the Scry would have helped dig for an answer for this Death Shadow. Yeah, just like max punish. We could have scryed this Dispel to the bottom, or even kept it on top so we could go Jace with Dispel back up, but... Currently this Dispel just doesn't do anything. Alright. Need an answer. That answers Death Shadow. With Terminus. It leaves us dead to Snapcaster though. And it leaves us dead to Stubborn Denial. And it leaves us dead to Disdainful Stroke. And it leaves us dead to Thoughtseize. Maybe Nuclear. My inclination here, I don't know if this is right. My, like, intuition says you scry to the bottom. Because there are many better draws to answer Death Shadow. And then, like, even if you miss on one of those better draws, that means there's a decent chance you're drawing an untapped land instead, in which case you can still just run the Terminus line. Was there an Oust in the board? I didn't realize there was an Oust in the board. I missed it. We've been, like, jumping between lists a lot today, so I'm not, like, 100% on top of the cards. We did not bring an Oust, so we are very silly. I think I'm going to bottom this. Because there are loads of answers we can draw to kill Death Shadow with Dispel back up. And even if we brick on one of those answers, there's a decent chance we draw an untapped land anyway. I've not been playing these games, like, amazingly. But I'm surprised people think this isn't a terrible matchup for Death Shadow. Feels like without Supreme Verdict, you're just, like, really soft to Stubborn Denial. I'm kind of iffy on Terminus. Everyone's over the moon about it. It's definitely been good. But I do wonder if the 3-1 split of, like, Terminus Supreme Verdict is legit. Like, it feels like there have been some games we've lost due to Terminus getting countered, or due to, like, having 5 lands in play. That was rough. Neither of those games really felt like we had much of a shot. Alright, on to the next one. Should definitely have brought in this Oust, though. The Oust would have helped a lot. 3-2 Dream is alive. It is. Also, we're, like, technically kind of 2-1 in that we, like, would have won match 1 in paper. Or if I played even vaguely faster. So I'm, like, not unhappy about how this is going. I feel like I'm learning a lot too. Deck is fun as well. I really like the Obstructionists. How do I feel about Jeskai in the current modern meta? I'm not a big fan. My intuition is that it's just worse than blue-white. Although it's very good against blue-white, which is relevant. Like, blue-white's very popular at the moment, and you do get to, like, beat up on blue-white pretty well. Yeah, it's bad against the graveyard decks, bad against Tron. Those are, like, both very true statements. Oh my god, another Flooded Strand mirror, huh? My hand is looking pretty bad in the Flooded Strand mirror. I think this is going to be a tough game to win. We just have, like, 3 bricks in hand. We do have a lot of land drops, though. Like, maybe they have some bricks in hand, too. Dark Steel... Never mind, we no longer have bricks in hand. Exciting. Time for a Mox Opal. Mox Amber. Alright, alright, alright. Have your damn land. We're now in the 1 and 2 bracket. We are, in fact, in the 1 and 2 bracket. Truly. Oh, this isn't a Ryo deck? That's exciting. Like that I Thought Scoured into the Terminus. I wanted to Thought Scour there in case I hit search for Azcanta. I don't know if that's correct or not. Like, obviously it didn't work out. Like, we probably wouldn't have Terminus just like a single monk anyway, but... Alright, I don't really understand what's going on anymore. It's exciting, though. Gonna see a draw 2. Or just attacking for free. Alright, cool. I want to Jace Brainstorm next turn, so I kind of want to path this. Is that ridiculous? Yeah, I think this is pretty reasonable. I think I agree. Arayo's a storm deck? I did not realize that. Okay. I'd have thought Arayo would just be like, you want to flip your Arayo and win that way. Counterspells. Exactly what we want right here. Just want to untap with Cryptic up. That's all we want in life. This is not the Flooded Strand mirror I signed up for. Holy shit. That's a draw 4? Oh, draw 3. They want to leave the reservoir in play? Okay. We can die here. How about them? Yeah, Stony's like fine against them. A lot of those artifacts don't really do anything, is the thing, Nucleo. Mox Amber and Mox Opal. I guess it turns off that Arcsteel Citadels too. Yeah, they're also playing Dark. Yeah. For sure. We're definitely boarding in Stonies. I don't feel like they're the actual best, but they're definitely good. I agree with that. Oh my god, how about this Nimble Obstructionist? Whew. Stifle birding the -50, yeah, that's the dream. What are we cutting? Is not obvious. We need for pure rafts. I think so. Are we just planning on killing Jace with killing Mentor with Path? Or like countering Mentor or trading off like Snapcasters with tokens? I think that's probably the plan. Keep a couple Terminite? Maybe. I just don't know what else we'd cut. I kind of want to cut Jace's. Is that crazy? Like you could, like we're bringing in other win cons, and Teferi lets you hold up counter magic after you cast him. Jace is like kind of awkward. I also just like putting in stuff like the Negate, Dispel, Negate, Silence. Yeah, but yeah, I think I want to put up some expensive stuff. Definitely like trimming a couple Jaces. I think. Maybe maybe Dispel means we want to take out like 80 Cryptic. Like lower the curve of our deck. Here. Need to cut 2 more cards. I like Search because it's a cheap threat that you can get underneath. That you can get down before you need to start holding open mana. I like all the free drop flyers. Need to cut 1 more card. I think I want all the paths. Unless I'm not in love with Disenchant. Let's just do this. Not that many things we want to disenchant other than like a reservoir. Alright, we'll go first. Keep. Unsurprisingly, we will keep the hand with turn 2 Stony. Perhaps unsurprisingly. Ooh. I guess we Stone Rain them before we cast Search for Azcanta. Let's Stone Rain them first. We're 1 and 2, Justin, but one of those matches was one we would have won in paper. I just timed out because I was playing too slowly. But we were miles ahead, so like, that's something. Currently playing against some weird Storm deck. It's kind of exciting. We lost to Jeskai, but we would have won in paper. We are getting our Stony Silence fragmentized, which is pretty good for our opponent. We also won a blue-white mirror, and we... What was the other deck we faced? Oh, we lost to Grixis Death Shadow. Which I don't know. If we'd had Supreme Verdicts instead of Terminus, I think we would have beaten them, but... Oh, hum. Snapcaster. I don't actually think I want that right now. I think I just want to flip search. Oh my god, I get to like guaranteed flip search next turn. Maybe I meant to hold this. Maybe I meant to hold that Thought Scour, because now they know we're flipping search next turn. So they might be more inclined to fragmentize it. Yeah, that was bad. I shouldn't have just run out the stupid Thought Scour. I got aggressive for no good reason. It's also like we could have hit a Terminus, depending on what they play. Sure. Resolves. Deal. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay. Let's, we already have 7 cards, right? So we could save this for... Oh no, we've taken Jaces out of the deck. I'm just gonna crack this now. We don't have Jaces in the deck at the moment. Just, like, get a land out of my deck. I guess we're just spinning that. Pass the turn with Azcanta. Active. Canonist plus Arayo is a combo, Nucleo. It is a combo, let me tell ya. Okay. Oh. I have to do this now so I can actually counter an outcome, huh? That makes sense. I have to activate Azcanta now. So I don't currently have a counterspell in hand. And if I let this resolve, they can cast Outcome in response to me activating Azcanta. Oh my god, I'm so punished for not doing this in my turn. Holy cow. That is so heinous. Jeez. I should have done it in my own turn anyway. I hadn't considered that they could like threaten outcome like that and like keep me in a weird holding pattern. So I should have done it in my own turn anyway, but Stony Silence is like the max punish. Yeah, now we're gonna die because of it. Alright. I guess we get to D-Sphere if they flip a Ryo, which is something. We get to D-Sphere if they flip a Ryo. So we're probably actually fine. But it feels bad. Let's get this down. We're just D-Sphering this now, probably. I could try and flip it in response, but they haven't done that yet. I don't want to activate Azcanta instead. But they couldn't flip this last turn. Even if they do flip it, we've got Scour plus D-Sphere. I guess they could play out an Eidolon and then things get, like, kind of ropey. Not an Eidolon, what's it called? Aethersworn Canonist, rather. Whatever, let's just be let's just be sane. Let's just get rid of this nonsense right now. Don't get too cute. Swan Song. Alright, no Swan Song. I like it. Now, they only have 2 mana sources at the moment, which is nice. Guess I'll just target myself. Keep filling this yard for future snappies. I would like a Teferi, as it happens. As it happens, I would like the best Planeswalker ever printed in my hand. Thank you for asking. What did you miss? We would have beat Jeskai, but we timed out. And then we beat Blue-White, and then we lost to Commandeer. And then we lost to Grixis Death Shadow, and then we lost to Commandeer. Huh. This is kind of a problem. Wait, what? I mean, okay then. It's Moto bugged, apparently. This game was about to be really fun as well. Moto is, like, ridiculous sometimes. Oh, Moto. Just Moto things. Commandeer is a very cool card. Commandeer is wild. Like, just like take control of your opponent's ridiculous spells. Yeah, opponent's just writing to me. I'm gonna let them know how to file for compensation because they don't know how. And I should probably let them know. Sorry, this is gonna be a moment. I'm just gonna like let them know how to do this. Second time today our opponent gets to file for comp. Yep, sure is. Kind of ridiculous. Like, Modo's just like messing around a bunch. Modo's being Modo, as it would happen. Ooh, this hand is nice, let me tell you. Turn 2 Stony against turn 2 Citadel. Ooh, the dream. The actual dream. Alright, this is kind of scary. They could stick in a Ryo this turn. But I think I want to get my tap plan down. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy cow. What is this life? What is this life? Double Stone Rain. That double Stone Rain life, huh? I love Stony Silence. Fun interactive Magic card. Alright, that was abrupt. Onto the fifth one. 3 and 2 Dream is alive. You know what's alive? The 3 and 2 Dream. I've dreamed of this moment all my life. Dreamed of this 3 and 2. Honestly, after we finish this league, I might just fire up a Khans draft. I've been kind of wanting to play some Khans, and I'm aware there's like no way in hell we're getting through another league before like 10 PM, because this deck takes forever. It's like 2 leagues of blue-white. It's kind of a lot of blue-white for one day. But we'll definitely be playing some more blue-white next week, because I've been really enjoying this deck. It's been a lot of fun. Facing Tron, less fun, but you know, can't have everything in life. Oh my god, we don't even have main deck negates this time. We're probably just dead. Probably just dead, you know. Our fault for not worshipping the good Lord Khan. Yeah, if we were on the play, we get to Stifle Bird this. Oh my god. As it is, we're not quite that lucky. Hopefully they just have like a Worm Coil engine or something. Or they forgot to register Urza's Mines in their deck. No? I registered Urza's Mines. Hi, friend. Oh my god. If we're on the play, we might actually have a decent chance this game. We'd have got to like Stifle Bird the map. Be able to ruin a land. Whoa. Huh. Don't lots of lists run like D-Sphere? I guess D-Sphere means they just like have O-Stone live for the entire game. We could like hypothetically win this game. No, I might be conceding in a moment though. See what we draw. Might draw the one of Sphere. We can but dream. Stifle and O-Stone activation. Jeez. Jeez, Nucleo. That's a lot. Oh, I would not like to reveal Terminus, in fact. Alright, plan is to Field of Ruin them, and then Thought Scour ourselves, and draw a Detention Sphere. We should target the mine, because it's the one they got last. I'm not... We stifle the Reast. Oh my god. Oh my god, Grovekeeper. That is a line. That is a line. I wonder if we exile the Jace to encourage them to go for the restart next turn. Pretty sure they'd want to restart with a Jace in play. Is that loose? Is exiling the Jace ridiculous? I feel like that's the one way we win, is if they like -14 this next turn. Obviously the Jace is much better than the Terminus, but... Oh my god. Okay, they had the expedition map, so it didn't really matter which one we killed. Just like going for that. Oh, because they have a land drop for the turn, right? I'm just gonna do this on myself. Keep on digging. Okay, so need them to go for a -14 here. It's asking for a lot, but you know. Asking for a lot. You know you want that Jace in play. You want to start the game with a Jace the Mind Sculptor in play. You know it. No, they're gonna wall break our hopes and dreams. Okay. Alright. Nice. Resolves. God damn it. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. I'm willing to scoop this one up now. I just wanted to see if they go for the -14. I'm not too interested in trying to play through all of this now. Surgical Extraction is a magic card. It's definitely a magic card. As are these Stonies. As is this Negate. Some decent tools here. Terminus is quite bad. I think D-Sphere is quite bad because they bring in loads of Nature's Claims and like they just like get back a threat with this. It's kind of awkward. We need to cut 2 cards. I don't know what 2 cards those are. Pretty happy with most of the stuff we have in here. We could take out a Search. It's like a bit slow. What's the final cut, do people reckon? I think I want all the... It might just be another Search, honestly. They can tutor up Ghost Quarter. We have, like... I feel like we want the Planeswalkers to take over, ideally. Search is, like, a bit slow. Let's try that. Alright. As much as I want to be in on the double Stifle Bird Dream, I think I have to mull this. No Field of Ruin is pretty unexciting to me. Just like start opting. 2 Field of Ruins on the play. It's going to be kind of hard to lose this one. This Relic's pretty good though. Yeah, try and overpower the Relic. I'm actually not opposed to this Thought Scour. Yeah, that makes sense, Freed. Just like overpowers them. They board out Oblivion Stone against you too. I drew the Thought Scour because you can try and overpower the Relic to ensure that this like Snapcaster does something later on down the line. Seemed interesting to me at least. Relic defends them from surgical? Yeah, it does. It's kind of annoying. I think I want this Teferi. We're gonna like field them a couple times and we need a win condition after that. To play after that. Comes a Ballista. Gross. That's such a good walking Ballista. When we're drawing Teferi soon. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this tower though, I think. Keep them off Tron here. Walking Ballista is so good. The fact that like there are lists that Tron lists that don't play like at least 3 walking Ballistas is absurd to me. I think this card is amazing. I would play minimum 3 copies main deck in any Tron list I play. Not on draw step. We could on draw step, I guess. It's not really too relevant. Yeah, they have a Jillian Forest anyway. It just like the chance it matters is kind of low. But you're right. You're right that it's technically correct to do it on draw step. Okay. This time if I do it on draw step, they get to level up Ballista. That means they're not doing anything else with their mana, but I guess they get to level up Ballista anyway. Whatever. I'll just pass the turn. Ooh. This walking Ballista is going to threaten Teferi really well. Oh my god. I didn't set a draw step stop. Fuck. 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 They didn't cast anything. Awesome. Deep breaths. I guess they get to level up for the Ballista a bunch. So that's not great. But it's been a long day, okay? I'm talking lots. And so, Nucleo, or whoever it was. Who was it that was talking about the draw step stops? Someone was talking about draw step stops. It was you. The reason we did not go for doing it in their draw step is because I'm apparently incapable of it. On a positive note, they now think we have Cryptic in hand, which is kind of funny. Autumn 6, yikes, it's fairly yikes. I guess as long as they don't specifically World Breaker us, it doesn't actually matter. But not my best moment. Not my best. Do it in combat so they can double level up the Ballista, like whatever. The Nimble Obstructionists have been like decent. I wouldn't say they've been amazing, but they've been decent. We played a lot of control mirrors though, where they seem really good. Because you can like stifle fetch lands, you can stifle Detention Sphere, They've been, like, very nice in the control mirrors. I think they're meant to be pretty good against Tron as well. They just, like, haven't lined up for us yet. But I kind of want to counter this. Like, the Relic makes it really hard for us to actually counter something with our Logic Knot later on. I don't think this is... I guess we still get to. We can just, like, over... Just, like, either they're looking for lands and they get, like, Assemble Tron and we're in trouble, or they find, like, a Fort Not Seer or something, or another Ballista. Like, either way, the Ancient Stirrings is going to be pretty good for them, most likely. So I think I just want to counter it and, like, use my mana. I'm not convinced by that. Alright, so if we tuck the Ballista, they get to kill Teferi. If we plus the Teferi, they get to kill the Teferi. I could use this as an opportunity to actually get to use my Snapcaster Mage. Just, like, cycle the Thought Scour. I'm not really in love with that. It feels kind of mopey, but at the same time, like, I need to find an answer for this Ballista soon. It's kind of taking over the game. I wonder if the reason that loads of people are struggling against blue-white with Tron is that they're only running like one Ballista in their list. Based on how this game's going, like, I have to imagine more Ballistas would just be amazing. Just means, like, all your Vendilion Cliques and Teferis are just so bad. Just, like, they don't do anything now. Now Tron's complete, and we die. Yeah, this is Hoogland's list. It's been decent. There's, like, some nice stuff in it. Alright. That plays. That plays. Milled my path. I mean, we could just as easily have milled two cards that aren't path and drawn a path, right? It works either way. I think I'm going to pass the turn because I'm scared of Ulamog, and I want to be able to, like, Obstructionist the trigger. I still get to path the Walking Ballista here. I can deal with the Wormcoil the turn after. Yeah, it mills Tron pieces, which lets you, maybe I was meant to upkeep it, now they get to, like, pump the Ballista a bit more. I was thinking I wanted to do it on their turn because they probably have better things to do with their mana than just, like, pump the Ballista a ton. But at least doing it on upkeep denies them information on what they want to be doing, which is nice. Whereas now they, like, know whether they have anything better in their hand to do. Which apparently they don't. It's kind of surprising. Well, this game is not on Steam. This is Magic the Gathering Online. There is a version on Steam. It's, like, kind of limited, though. It's better for learning, though, which is nice. Like, this version's, like, a bit more complicated from that perspective. The Negate is really good. Okay. So there are a bunch of spells that kill us here. Like, we're gonna lose to Ulamog, we're gonna lose to Worldbreaker, we're gonna lose to Ballista. Oh, never mind, we just have to counter the Nature's Claim. That sucks. In which case, Khan and Ugin also do it. We kind of just have to hope they have all bricks in hand. Holy cow. How the hell? Oh my god, that's absurdity. How do they have nothing? I guess I meant to Fate Seal them? Rewarded for countering the Stirrings, yeah. I guess I meant to Fate Seal them. I kind of want to dig for counter magic. I think I can do that next turn. I think I want 1 turn's reprieve here. I think I need 1 turn's reprieve. Oh, we can stifle this to deny them the draw. That deck is too much redundancy, yeah. From like next turn onwards, I'm gonna start brainstorming for exactly that reason. I just wanted 1 turn's reprieve. Oh wait, this isn't a trigger? No, this isn't a trigger, this is the Lantern thing, right? This is the Lantern control problem. It just like draws the card instantly. I'm stupid. We still get to stifle whatever they find though, which is something. Also, Wormcoil Engine does literal nothing, other than be like slightly annoying for our mana in Planeswalkers. Like, we can still answer this pretty easily. Logic Knot's amazing. Okay, we can Thought Scour ourselves, I guess. Just like dig for more answers. Fill up our yard for Snapcasters. We already have a card, we're pretty happy to snap back. I just don't want to put a World Breaker in their yard is the problem. I really don't want to put a World Breaker in their yard. It's pretty good. I think I'm just bouncing the Wormcoil this turn. Don't I want to attack Colonnade? Not really. I want to use my mana really well here, I think. Oh, I can stifle the Wormcoil trigger. Jeez. This is heckin' nice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah. And we got the Nature's Claim out of their hands, so now the Stony does something. That's so absurd. Holy. Opponent must be so happy, yeah, I can imagine. We can't Logic Knot this, right? It's possible we're meant to draw step the Clique. There are like a lot of things we can't Logic Knot. I think we're meant to draw step the Clique, because like our Logic Knot's just like very at risk of bricking. The fact we're winning this game is completely unrealistic. We looked so dead several turns ago. Now our Logic Knot's live because of the Field of Ruin. So let's set a draw step stop for the first time in my life, apparently. Never been known to, but I actually can't believe we're winning this game. I could start brainstorming. I think if I draw cards, it's going to be pretty hard to lose, though. We have the Surgical as well. Alright. Alright. I almost want to Surgical the Walking Ballista. They have so much mana right now. Somehow they only have one tower. The thing is, we've already been through 3 towers. And I think Walking Ballista is currently the scariest card in their deck. That and Ulamog, I guess. That and Ulamog are the 2 cards we're actually scared of. So I think I'm just going to Surgical the Walking Ballista on their draw step. Actually, we get to look at their hand before casting Surgical as well, which is nice. Alright, Clique. See what's up. What's going on over there? Sure. You can keep both of those. I could deny the mana. I think I'm just gonna take the Ballista, though. I don't think I care about their mana. If we had life game, we could Surgical, Snap Surgical, yeah. They got the Sanctum of Ugin anyway. Yeah, they just don't care about their mana at this point. You think the Tron's worse for us? Maybe. This is where it turns out they're only playing like 1 Ballista and we feel like an idiot. Oh, they only have the 2. I think that's incorrect. But I know I'm the only person who... Me and Annalise are like the 2 people in the world who think you should be playing lots of Ballistas. Like, basically no one else does. For some reason. They have 4 Nature's Claims. Interesting. Alright. We got to start putting a clock on them now. We can't Thought Scour them because they have... Because they have a World Breaker in their deck still. It's possible we're meant to like save this Snapcaster, but I kind of want to start beating down. Sick. Yeah, the Stifle Bird was so good. I wanted to start Fate Seal. Oh wait, this can't be activated, huh? I can start Fate Sealing them. That's great. So good. Just like the actual perfects. Just everything going to plan. Honestly, I don't think 4 times Ballista is bad. I play 3. I think you should be playing 3 copies minimum. I know lots of people don't think that. That's my personal opinion. I think 3 copies is like the minimum I would play. And like Annalise, who got to the finals of the SCG tournament this last weekend, plays 3 copies as well. Just like, it's just so good. Ballista's just like one of the best cards in the deck, and I would not fault someone for playing playing more copies. Yeah, I'm unsure on whether 4 is too much or not. I think it's close. I certainly think the 3rd one is very, very good though. It's like so good against the control decks. What's the slot that Ballista takes? Most people play Dismember instead. Most people play Dismember, and I can't remember what the other flex slot people play is. Or like sometimes they play 2 Dismembers instead. But Ballista just makes your deck so much like more consistent, I think, which is really nice. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot how this works. They're conceding anyway. Okay. I was just kind of taking actions at random there, because that game felt very hard to lose. You know. So the reason I like Ballista so much in Tron is it smooths out your deck. Because, like, it's something to do early to interact. Like, you can play a Ballista on one to shoot their Mana Dork, or their Champion of the Parish, or their Thalia's Lieutenant, or whatever, to buy time. And then, like, you can play a Ballista later in the game, and it's massive. And it just makes your draws so much smoother, which is really, really nice. I'll keep this. This sounds great. I think that aspect of Ballista is just really underrated. The fact it just, like, makes your draws so smooth. Like, means you don't draw dismembers in the late game against control decks as well, which is really nice. Alright, that's a Ballista. Ooh, I want this card. Alright, I'm gonna keep this. This will help me dig towards land drops anyway. Means we don't have Negate up this turn, which is scary. But I think I'm just gonna hope they don't have Natural Tron on, like, their mulligan. If they have Natural Tron, we're in trouble, but I mean, we're on the draw. That's, like, often gonna be the case. If they don't have Natural Tron, we're just going to be in a great position with Search digging towards land drops. Nice. They can go score through our field here, which is decent for them. But it does mean they're not playing Tron lands this turn. There's an argument for getting an island there. I kind of wanted to be able to sort of path this. I guess the problem is I don't want to path this until we're a bit further in the game. Huh. I was meant to get an island. That was really bad. Because I don't actually want to path the Ballista, because I don't want to give them green mana. Is the problem. That was really bad, getting the plains instead of an island. Never punished. Yeah, we should have got an island freed. I agree. I got the plains because I wanted to be able to get rid of the Ballista, and then I was like, I really don't want to give my opponent a land. Giving my opponent a land seems very bad. Huh. We can answer that, but I think I just want to use up my logic, not. Like, again, I just don't want to give them a forest. So let's just do this. That's both the Ballistas out of their deck, which is really nice for our late game. Like, the fact we don't have to worry about countering these later in the game is going to be really nice. Once the game's, like, moved on a bit. Thought Scour. Thought Scour slips Search for Azcanta. It's, like, not the worst. We could scour them and try and hit the Tron land. Seems aggressive. We could scour them. I think I want to scour myself to flip this Search next turn. It means we can't logic not a creature, I guess. We still just have to pass it the counterspell up, sadly. But, like, in their end of turn, we can Thought Scour ourselves, or, like, in our upkeep, either or. Awesome. Let's flip the Search for Azcanta. It's always Clock O'Clock. Oh my god. Cool. I would like to hit my land drop. I would like to transform my Azcanta. We can pass our turn. Just like hoping to fade Tronland plus Ulamog for a couple turns. I guess I could clique them. Just like, again, I don't want to have to path the Ballista quite yet though. So I think I'm activating Azcanta this turn. Like, give them one more turn to draw Tronland. But if they don't... Yeah, now they have a green source. We can happily path the Ballista without any worry. Which means we get to clique them. Whilst we're at it. Sylvan Scrying. Huh. I really want to know what's in that hand. So I can know whether I can counter this. This would be the most embarrassing surgical in the world, though. I guess I get to clique... I get to clique Ulamog away. And the rest of the cards I can kind of deal with. So I can probably let this resolve. Sure. Alright. So, if I knew I was hitting a land drop next turn, I'd just activate Azcanta. As it is, I guess I need to path clique now and like just have their draw step be hidden information to me. So that I can hold up a counter spell. Makes sense. I could still clique draw step, but I want to be able to activate Azcanta if I do hit a land. So I'm just gonna do this now. I will take the relevant magic card. Ooh, that's such a good draw. Jeez, that is absurd. That is, like, completely unreasonable. Teferi is a pretty unreasonable card. Agree. Love how we just got this surgical chilling in hand. They have 5 mana. They have 6 mana left. I can just path this. This is just whatever. I don't care about no stinky worm coil. I kind of care about a stinky frag tusk. Oh, I guess I logic not this one. No mana floating. Surgical Khans, yeah, I can do that. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. I'm just going to use my mana. I want to have all my mana active for Azcanta. Giving them 1 extra mana is not going to matter too much. Activate this main phase because I'm going to untap some lands. Alright. They played a land for turn? They haven't. Well, they could have another Khan here, and then... I guess I can just take down the Khan. Khan doesn't even do anything. I could have surgicaled the Khans. I think I'm just going to like Field of Ruin here and surgical the Tron pieces. Make sure they don't have such a big mana advantage anymore. Doing this main phase because we have Azcanta to untap mana. We have Teferi to untap mana, rather. Oh my god, max punish. They have 2 Khans in hand. We could have had the Dream Surgical. Could have surgical 2 Khans. Oh well. Not gonna matter. Derp derp derp. Activating my bastard planeswalker. Playing Azorius Chancery in this deck for the Teferi combo. Jeez, Alex. I could have Surgical Khan, you're right. We have Snap Negate up though. Doesn't really matter. They're dead anyway. Also, if they tap out for Khan, they just die to Snap Negate, right? Also, they're just dead to Snapcaster anyway. Just like nothing matters. Nothing really matters. Got the nice clean 3-2. We threw match 1 as well, so that was like pseudo 4-1. Kinda. We like would have won 4 of our matches in paper, I guess. Maybe not. We don't know how the game would have gone where our opponent's Commandeer bugged out. But hey there, Mangled Pixel. This is sweet. How goes as they say it? It's going pretty well. We 3-2'd twice with blue-white control, but I feel like I'm learning a lot about the deck, and it's a lot of fun. So takeaways from the lists we've played. Ancestral Vision is hot garbage. I think Serum Visions is worse than like any instant. I don't know that Thought Scour is where we want to be, but it's fine. Nimble Obstructionist is so good. Jeez, I'm really happy with the Obstructionists. There was a blue-white Arayo deck that was playing the Commandeer. It was kind of sick. I definitely want at least 2 Search for Azcanta. It is nice that Logic Knot lets you play like a pile. Thought Scour lets you play a pile of Logic Knots. Like, these were like never that taxed because we were always just filling the yard so much. Need 4 Snappies? Nah, we have like Rest in Pieces on the board. Having too many Snappies just means you can like never board out enough when you board in Rest in Pieces. I don't know. I definitely like the 2 Teferis. I know some people have been going down to 1, but 2 of those feels like pretty nice.